Yeah, we had a very spicy cutscene, which I could not top that, to be honest. That was, I don't think anything's going to be that spicy. I'm going to be honest. But we got to see a bit of Taya's cutscene, which was cool. Got to speak with Vivian to continue our main story. Oh, hello. August.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently.
Dang.
Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things.
Oh, this is
so
side quest
a
city.
couple of scouts can do.
Yay, my
Except get
favourite.
hidden.
Yay.
If something ain't done soon, the old place will be overrun.
I have to help.
I won't let that happen.
I have to.
Didn't think you would.
It's for our boy.
Those
You
Blackthorn
have
now.
to. There's 6
thought
to
it might
8
be
side
better if
quests.
you didn't.
Really? Oh my
You'd
god.
only do
that's a
something
lot.
stupid.
Well, side quest
You
city.
reckon we should tell him?
Welcome in.
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off.
This
I'll see you in Davos.
Step Pro quest. If you remember correctly, this is the Step Pro quest. Dude, I'm going to keep it as Step Pro for a little while. That was funny. I like it. Step Pro bot to the rescue. If the word's good, I'll keep it for a bit.
Say it, Orgul.
Just for my own amusement.
I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take
Vivi.
our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for mid.
Aya was good
I
though.
need information
It
on
was a
Ash.
good word.
Then why not ask Molly if you can
Hey,
look in
Step
one
Bro
of
was
her
good too.
ovens?
I mean, Step Bro is funny.
Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And
So
we're going to need
good.
a safe place to land.
Ah, so
Preferably
funny.
one that won't see the ship go into shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we
Ruined.
do have is
So good.
spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you
Oh,
know better
no.
than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, all right.
I'll have to
If
spell
will
it
get you
differently,
out of
Donnie.
my hair.
I'll spell it in a really
But
weird way.
interrupt me, and it's over. Understood?
Like Moyyyyst.
Barnabas Tharm, the one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the
Yeah,
kingdom
I don't know
of
if that means
Waloed.
something in another language though. We should check.
Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldemark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea. Tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later,
Dang.
quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are.
40 years.
The
He's looked
Einherjar
the
was
same.
committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear.
Remains.
Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore.
We got the 4K 60. That's the one I chose. And it's been working really well. Wolf's got the HD 60.
Do you
And he's
think
been
you
loving
can get us
that.
back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were
They're both
right
good.
blasted.
They're both good.
But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
Thank you,
If a
Lady
few morsels
Vivian.
of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Oh god.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
This game's gorgeous though. Vivian,
How do you
visit the
split
shelves.
sea?
Hold on. Is there anything more here? So there's the infirmary. I might go to the reading table, and then here.
Covered in nicks.
You're thinking streaming with your PS5 along with your PC? Depends on your setup, but it can be easier. Like with modern games, for example, I tend to opt more for my PS5. Thank you, Cloud, again, for sending that through to us. That was incredible.
The stew's awfully thin.
Forever thankful to Cloud for sending us one. It's way easier on your PC because it's a lot of pressure to like how do I say, it takes a lot out of your PC to be playing a game of high resolution that demands more, and then streaming it is like a lot of pressure. So that's one way I keep my PC like cooler, is by playing like modern stuff, if possible, on the console. Because I noticed, like, with, like, say, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Dying Light 2, like, there were specific games that took a lot out of my computer and kind of, like, capped it out and were crashing and stuff. So it makes it, like, run a hell of a lot better. Yeah, same am I. Same. I don't have, like, crazy amounts of USB ports. I went for an internal one that I just keep in there. Sir, and I and the other curse breakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest, her recent investigations have visited upon her. Lady Doris refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask that you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply. Cole.
There's no way of knowing if Doris
Step
will
bro,
confide in me,
Elgato though.
but I can speak to her at
Elgato
least.
is the step bro, for sure. Oh, you got an external hub? Yeah, that's easier then. That's easier then. You've really got a good setup though, Blood. The Wall of Memories. Okay, so we've unlocked the signboard, the emblem of the Hanged Man, the tavern that sits at the heart of Lost Wing, now in the depths of the Ether Flood. It depicts a hooded, bound, and starved man, hung by his ankles, perhaps contemplating on how he will take his vengeance on those who made him this way. Now that Quentin strives to build a new future for the remnants of his Lost Wing family, perhaps the Hanged Man will rise again, but likely under a different name. So the scarf we have, Sid's goblet, miraculously undamaged in the attack of the old hideaway. Otto held onto the featureless clay cup to remind him of his lost friend before giving it to Clive, knowing that Sid would have wanted the proud bearer of his legacy to have it. The Continental Censer, an ornate brass censer from beyond the outer seas, gifted to Clive by Karen for his assistance in clearing her name. According to the cantankerous shopkeep, when packed with herbs and ambergris and left to smolder, the fragrant smoke produced can ward off anything from insects to plague. protect a home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. Aww. So cute. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Back to Midtown too.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
I just have fun. That's it. Just have fun. Just have a good time. Biggest advice. Just have some fun. And people who gel with you will stick around.
We read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today.
Just don't, yeah, my eyes right though. Just don't expect anything and just have a good time. That's it. Easy done.
How was she?
With Canva in the hands of a
Does the sky look purple? It does.
We need to find another port.
I agree there.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I
You're
was
all good,
hoping to
Endless. You're all
see.
good.
Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new
Oh,
smelter.
nice.
It's got a
Ergonomics is
observatory
key.
hood over
Gotta
the
have good
top
posture.
for additional
A good
thermal
chair is a good
amplification,
investment.
and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that
We
let's
just had a
say
boss
it
fight.
gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only Mithril engines get hotter. You can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the
Ask
other end.
their level. Actually true.
Trouble is, we won't be able to
'Cause,
make
yeah,
out of
I'm not
any old
trying to.
rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear
Honestly, that's a
you
good thing
once helped
anyway.
Helen
I remember
get her
fucking
hands
up my
on
back
exactly
so
that.
badly. Back in the
Any
days,
chance
I
you could
had like a
help me
wooden
too?
chair, like a dining chair, when I first like had my like basic setup. After essentially doing, I did like a big move, and then I just had like a wooden chair, and I remember I had to literally work from bed for like weeks because I just messed up my back so badly because my
If it's for the
posture
good
was
of
so
the hideaway,
bad.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is.
So I think at that time I was
promise
doing
you.
uni as well, so it was
So,
just like I was just always out of
What
that
exactly
chair
is
and it
this
just
good
messed
stuff
up
you
my
need me
back
to
so badly.
find?
And what sucked was because that was like peak
Got a
COVID.
couple of examples here.
Oh god,
Spherical echoes, we call them.
More falling
that was peak
materials.
COVID, and I
So
couldn't
this
even get
smelter
it
is
like a new
similar to the
chair.
Mithril
Like I
engine in
bought
more
one and it
ways
took
than
like
one.
12 weeks to like get
That's
there because there was no
right.
supply.
They're a bit
Oh,
like the
so
thermal
bad.
helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing
Prioritize
else.
your
see?
chair there. Prioritize
And
your
what's
chairs.
more, they're
And your shoes.
directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
Yep.
That's it in a nutshell. Yeah, we're only 3 short, mind. And we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent,
Advent.
which is in the Empire.
Okay.
All right then.
Wish me luck.
Wish me luck.
It'll do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
My fingers and toes. Oh, he's so cute. Fingers and toes. Yeah, the game doesn't really require grinding unless you're doing, say,
With Canva in the hands of Akashic.
people who do side quests versus people who don't do them. That's probably like the only indicator. But that's more for gear though, I would say. So we're up to... We have like... Oh, you're right, Amai. It is side quest city. Look at all those chickens. Jesus. How about that? Wow. That's a lot of side quests. How about that? Well, basically, we had a boss fight, and
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
well, the teaser of a boss fight, and then left.
I'm looking for
We
Doris.
met Barnabas.
Is she here?
That's what we got up to.
I'm
And now we're
afraid
back.
not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
I hope so too.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was...
Okay, so I've already kind of hit the max amount. So I'm just going to go to Martha's Rest for Doris. I was talking to our friend Neon, who I'll shout out at the moment, actually. Who's going through the game at the moment, and Neon was saying that like the quests just like get insane. I'm guessing Neon's finished it. I heard Neon's getting back into
Or it
some
should be
Final
somewhere
Fantasy
nearby.
speedruns.
Assuming she's
You should
still
check out the
here.
speedruns there, though. You should check them out. You should support Neon. Fellow lover of the Final Fantasies. Plays a bunch of other retro titles too. Was actually going through some
Clive, I was just about to send for
was going
you.
through Legend of Zelda at one
I'd like
point
you
as
to
well.
take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As of those poor bearers, they've lived their whole lives in servitude. But now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it. But I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns
Okay,
with
we'll talk to
anyone,
Wade.
it's you.
We'll talk to Wade. Righty, right?
All right.
Sounds good.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep him in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Thank you, thank you.
Gizal Greens.
Gazelle greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us.
True, gotta look
Ain't
after the
exactly
chickens.
Succulent, but cook 'em right, and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure.
I'm sure you will. Jesus, there's so many. Okay. Doris is back this way. Doris! Where are you, Doris?
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin.
Nearly done.
Is Doris over here?
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin?
Where's Doris? They're saying nearby, but like, the hell's it this way?
It doesn't still
Hold on, it's getting skipped. Hold on, let me check something. Ooh, Shiva. So you can decrease, increase motion blur. I'm gonna try it 3.
Is it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashi.
Yeah, it still feels a bit choppy without the motion blur. Okay. Let's try. I went to frame rate with blur. Nah, it still feels weird. Okay. Alright, it feels better with less motion blur, I feel. But I like that they've added that. I think 3 works well. Subtitles feel good. Okay. So that feels better. Yeah, without the motion blur, it's still... The fact that they added levels for it is very cool, though. I like that a lot.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a bandit girl gun.
That's a cool update that they made. But yeah, just a subtle blur, just so that we're not losing frames. Dude, where are they? Where is it? Oh wait, I might just quickly get some potions, actually.
Anything catch
While
your
we're
eye?
in the neighborhood.
Thanks very much. There you go. Much obliged. A fair trade. Is that everything? I wanted one of those. Is that everything?
Probably like from here
Wanted one of
down.
those. A fair trade. Is that everything? I wanted one of those.
Yeah, cool.
Very well.
That'll do. Okay. Bruh. Where's Doris?
I've got greens of all shapes and
Looking for
sizes.
shelter.
Colours
Where's
too.
Doris,
Mostly
mate?
green though.
I think Doris is inside or something. Doris is not out here. So it looks like she's out here, but... Yeah, what the hell? It's like Doris is here somewhere, but it's like, where's Doris? In hand, in hand. Where's Doris? Oh my god, where's Doris? I'm losing my mind. As per usual, Kimmy is lost. It says 20 meters.
Just because the heavens have gone to... I can ruin it, don't mean we have to. Now, let's get the stone set out.
Oh, there's Doris.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old
There
times.
she is.
I'll give your offer some
Oh
thought,
my
to my
god,
lady.
finally. Jesus.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver.
Frickin'
I trust
Doris,
you're being
mate.
careful.
Couldn't find
Of
her.
course. And it had
Eventually,
to be me.
Step Bro.
The bearers from the Dragon's
Eventually.
Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it?
Oof.
So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join.
Ooh.
She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Oh.
Then I'm going with you.
Yes.
I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. Our followers have sent word back to the hideaway.
Nice one, Endless. All the Final Fantasy stuffs. Wonderful. We'll go to the docks here. Huzzah. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. So many good games. Have you got the remaster or the OG FF10? Wrong way. Sorry, chicken. Sorry. Oh, dang. You want to catch the reactions to the endings of both games? Oh my god, so you're watching my YouTube playthrough of 10? Oh my god. Really? For realsies? The multitasking. Oh my goodness. 10 was one of my longest playthroughs, actually. That one was one of my longest ones, because I was trying to do, like, the hunts and stuff. If we end up achievement hunting that one, we'll have to do a huge spear grid grind. And then, yeah, that one will take a pretty long time. We kind of stopped it when I was like, yeah, I've got like 20 hours of grinding to do to get the spear grid where I need it to be for the next area. So that's kind of where I stopped it, and we focused more main story. That was a fun arc though, have to say. Some good stuff.
Good.
Yeah, the monster collecting took a bit of time.
How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
10-2 is on the list. Don't worry. It'll happen. It'll happen in due time.
We've waited
It's just
long
more,
enough.
you guys want more Resident Evil.
She's
so
not coming.
I'm like spacing the Final Fantasy
Ready the bearers.
in between.
We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste. Lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oof.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
I don't like her.
You're welcome to try.
She's a witch.
Silent stone!
Burn! Dude, it's taking forever. Jesus. You don't like a traitor? No! No, I don't, actually. It's just not right. And also, she was kind of rude. Didn't like her attitude.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be.
Take her out.
I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid.
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin.
Oof.
I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too.
Ooh.
You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world.
Oh, I think they did that on purpose.
Farewell, master.
Little dagger? I think
Thank
that's
you for
a
making
little
me the weapon I
FF9
am.
reference.
You always were a
I think.
righteous child.
For Garnet.
Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
Maybe. Surely they knew. That was an obvious little one.
What do you want to do with her?
Obvious
I am not the
little
killer she
nod.
wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
Nice.
Right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
Aww. So sweet.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff at the hideaway anyway, so I'm gonna keep going. This is freaking Side Quest City, man. Never mind, we're back. Sometime later. Sometime later.
Welcome back, Sid.
Cole.
Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sunbreak. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be alright.
Aww.
Hope so.
Clive, what a
Suppose you
stand-up
should
kind of
know, eh?
guy.
You
I think
had
he's
quite
my
the past yourself
favorite
before you
protagonist.
Came here, or so I understand.
I think Clive
Anyway.
might be one of my favorites.
Thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Who's your favorite protagonist, or like top 3? I'll go probably Zack there. Like Zack. Clive. I think I might even go Cecil or Terra as like top 3. I like Cecil a lot. Cecil had like a strong sense of justice from FF4, I believe. Cecil? Sorry, we played a lot of like the retro ones back to back to back to back. It gets hard to like
I have no reason to assume other.
Clive,
it's
you
hard
must
to
listen
remember.
this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me.
Oh, okay.
Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example. One that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on
Like, I have characters that
Storm,
I love in, like, 8, 9, and 10. I just don't like the
remain embedded
protagonist.
in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Like Squall,
You said it waned on Storm.
Zidane.
What of Ash?
Annoyed me.
Religious
Tatus.
monuments are
Annoyed
often
me.
torn
Had growth.
down or repurposed
Still
when
annoyed
new
me.
faiths rise to prominence. But
12
if
didn't really
no
have
new
one.
faith arose, then perhaps
Not really.
the ancient temples might still
Belfier
stand.
wasn't like a protagonist, it was
so,
like, what's his
You
face?
see now why I must accompany you to Walud.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss.
12, I guess Pinello, maybe.
That you carried a copy
Pinello
of
was
my
cool.
old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Oh, Joshua.
Mid said I can ride the Enterprise.
Yeah, it's in the retro stuff, like, but Cecil and I think Terra were like the two strongest in the first 6 games. Some people love Cloud, but yeah.
My apologies.
Zack's more like, I think, relatable to most.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why.
Oh, Lightning, yeah, Lightning,
so I won't
yes.
bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we
Lightning
attempt
was
to
cool.
approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat
Maybe
into
Sarah?
neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous.
13 too?
If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
The bread in this game. The damn bread looks amazing. Every single time it's the bread. Oh my goodness. I can't get over how gorgeous the bread looks in this game. I'm getting hungry, man. I do have like a patty, actually, like a beef patty. That I might grab for a little snack. Little snack. Okay, Oh, you know what I might do? Instead of Bahamut, I might switch out Bahamut for Shiva. I will learn Giga Flare though. For the laser. Oh, diamond dust, dude. Oh, so cool. I'm just getting hungry, bro. I'm getting hungry. Shiva? Cool. Yeah, I just want to test out Shiva. And then we can test out Mega Flare after. We'll see how we go. Oh no, Giga Flare, sorry. Giga Flare. My apologies. Oh, chocobos, the chickens.
Damn it. The whole village is turned. No need to ride from here.
That's kind of like Bahamut's ability, a little bit. Oh, because I've mastered them, they stay the same. Oh, makes sense. I'm like, wow, these are literally Bahamut's abilities. Funny that. Lol. Because I've mastered them. So I'm gonna do Ice Age. Oh, I'm in combat, so I can't change it. Dang it. I'll change it after this. Yeah, we're at level 39 currently. Cool. Alright, we'll switch these over. I don't mind Impulse, but I want to try Ice Age and Mesmerize. These attacks are very similar though. Wind Up and Upheaval. Maybe I'll change it. Raging Fist. Yeah, I'm gonna change Raging Fist and then Upheaval for Titan. We'll just see how these abilities go. Something a bit different. Just try something a little bit different. Oh, and I think I got another one for Phoenix actually that I haven't tested. So I've got Scarlet Cyclone. I like Rising Flames. This Heat Wave. Flames of Rebirth. Okay, I might do Flames of Rebirth actually. That's a free healer. So Rising Flames and then Flames of Rebirth. Cool! Those look good. Those look good actually. Happy with that.
Stay down! Fire and flow!
Okay, love that. Love that. Yep. Oh, you can reset it? Ooh. Okay, let me try. So for example, so I'll reset the points here. Ramu, I'm not gonna use Garuda that much. I'm not like a huge fan of Garuda. You guys might like think differently, but Bahamut. Flare Breath. I'll reset that. Okay, so I'm going to try and give Shiva Diamond Dust. Ooh, buddy. So we have Diamond Dust. So Ice Age is cool. Mesmerize is cool too. Alright, I'm going to run to the restroom very quickly. I will be right back, people. Don't go anywhere. More Final Fantasy fun to come. Welcome, it's good to have you. Oh, and we're back. Hey, yeah. Hello, Simon. Hello, Morshi. Welcome in. How you doing, buddies? How you doing? Thank you, Morshi, so much for the raid. Appreciate you. Shoutouts to Morshi. How was your stream? Playing Outbreak File 2. Amazing game.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I might as well master these, actually.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Hope you had a great stream. Shoutouts to Morshi. Welcome in, Raiders. We're playing some Final Fantasy XVI. We did some achievement hunting for RE1. We're like 98% of the way through those achievements. But we're taking a little detour to play some Final Fantasy XVI. Thank you so much for the raid, Morshi. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I'm kind of playing around with the abilities now. Not that way. Quest destination's nearby. Nope. It's gotta be back this way, surely. The enemies here. I know, what are we gonna do? There we go.
I'll need to deal with these ones first.
Jesus. Yo, Manic Drake, thanks for the bullet. Thank you, thank you. Oh no. Okay. Okay, oh. Back, back, back.
To me, boy. Nice try.
Jesus. They healed too, that's cool. Ooh, buddy. Dude. I'm not into Shiva's abilities actually. I might do Bahamut back again after this. Shiva's like, I don't know.
Nice try.
It's not working for me. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Okay, almost there.
That's better.
Oh god.
Nice try.
1, 2. Okay, 2. Ooh. Oh, okay. Got cold snap. Okay, so I like that Shiva also has that ability. Okay. So she has her own
This is
version.
it.
The cape.
Right then. Just two more to find.
Yeah, I'm liking the dodge, but the attacks aren't for me. They're not really doing much. The circle's a good dodge though, I like it. I might change it so I have like Giga Flare, like Bahamut's abilities, but with Shiva. That's what I'm kind of thinking of. Diamond Dust. Okay, so if we go gear and icons. So instead of Mesmerize, I'm going to change that to Diamond Dust. And then instead of Ice Age, let's have a look, see. We have Impulse. Okay, I need Bahamut. Okay, so Giga Flare, I need 3,000 points. Raging Fists is good. Lightning Rod reset. Yeah, I'm not gonna use Ramu. Ifrit. Hold on, I'm gonna help Wolfie for a sec. Hold up. Hot potato. Any new step, bro? Oh my goodness. How did it know? How did it know? The bots just knows all. Any new step, bro, though, mate? Oh my gosh. That's wild.
Ah, Lord Rossfield. What brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
Oh, gotta love Martha.
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings.
You
then,
know
is she?
what? Have to say,
I
the
jest,
characters in this
of
aren't
course.
annoying.
You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields,
Everyone's like a strong
but
character,
they'd long
like all
since gone
around.
to seed. Only without
There's
the
clear
seeds.
villains, but
Martha was hoping he might be able to show
outside
the
of
bearers how
Annabella,
to plant and tend
but
bees,
she's villain.
so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea.
Step bro mod though.
These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know
Oh
little
my
of freedom,
God.
of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men,
I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far.
Serious moment,
subsisting
serious.
almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in. They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Time it. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
Yes.
The Horde.
Let's get him.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them.
The Horde.
They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that
Good to see you,
size.
buddy.
I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
For the Horde.
If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die, fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lacked men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
He proves a point.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them. My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared.
Yeah, it's a real party over here.
And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for.
Go, Martha. Go, Martha.
Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place. Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it.
Go, Martha. Go off, Queen.
You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything.
I mean, I get, like, it's dire situation,
Freedom, your
but
very
they've given up.
lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
You go, girl. Go off, Queen.
Give me a sword.
Go off.
I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool!
For Eastpool!
For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Aww.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Nice one,
Lord
Martha.
Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
Oh, me? I just like to
We'll
sound my
divide our
voice.
forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries
Now
must be
no
avoided
one's...
at all
Yeah,
costs.
no. Now there's no rain there.
Instead,
It feels bad.
we will focus purely on defense at first.
Can't win.
By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square. The perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them. And for you and I to finish them off.
A sound
Disappointed.
plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, await, but you'll be needed. Please,
We get a shout
leave
out.
the last
from
of the
Miss
fighting to
Gracie,
me.
Pretty please.
Ha!
Miss
And
Gracie,
let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade, they're here.
Then you know what you must do. We
Thank
work
you,
together.
Thank you.
Everyone playing
Playing the
their part.
Dark Souls 2 for the
Each
first
shielding
time.
the
Professional
other that
gamer,
no
professional
man might
speedrunner.
fall.
The speedrunner, stream runner. Professional stream runner, by the way.
Rosaria. For Rosaria!
What's wrong with me? Am I okay? Am I alright?
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
You don't stream? What? You don't stream, you game. You're just a god gamer. Yeah, that was an exclusive for yesterday's episode only. The kiss.
The calm before the storm.
Now we're gonna have nothing. Betcha. And someone's gonna die.
And here it comes.
Just a god gamer, exactly.
I will not let this village fall.
Diamond dust. So cool. I keep forgetting about Shiva's abilities. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Shiva. Her circle's pretty good. Oh, dude. That was insane. I don't believe. Yeah? Oh my. Get him! Get the scorpion! Oh, new weapons. Oh no. I mean, new enemies. No, the wolf. I'm sorry, wolf. I'm sorry. You're not in your right of mind. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oops. Oh, I got stomped on by the chicken. Stop it. Get him. Diamond dust. Oh, Argentina, I was losing it, dude. That was insane. I cannot believe they went there. Like, I thought it would be like a little, like, a cute moment of just like, oh, it'll be like a little brief kiss.
Lord Rossfield, change of
and then
plan.
away, and then it'll never happen again. They won't talk about it again. But that was not what I was
From
expecting.
the rest. An Akashic
From
code's
0
been
to 1,000,
sighted on Rhiannon's
dude.
ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in East Pool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the Curl. Join me only when East Pool is won.
If you're sure, my lord.
I'm gonna give
May
her
the
a
Founder
Kong, I
protect you.
think. Little Popper needs a Kong. Really given Wolf and I a lot of side questing today. This is true. You beat this last night? Oh my goodness. How did you enjoy it? Without spoiling too much. How did you like it? I hope you had a good one. Good playthrough. Pupper's really given... She's just been barking a lot. I don't know if it's just the cone that's just like just really bothering her today. I don't know. She's been barking a lot over like the last 2 days. It's the best game you've played in a long time. The story is gorgeous. Combat is super fun. You can't deny how pretty it is. Ooh, buddy.
It's over.
Dang. You're in your 3rd playthrough, Hachi.
Let's go.
Dang, that's a lot of playthroughs. Are you speedrunning? You're going for all achievements, aren't you? It's 100% it. What is this? The sky's super cool. Uh-oh. It's a cutie.
There it is. With me, Torgal. Let's roll ready.
Diamond dust. Nice, dude. Okay. Cool. Doing well. Alright, we're level 39 currently. I feel like I want to get to like probably level 40. Oh, buddy.
Farewell.
Ooh, got him. Nice. Straight to the G's. Oh, you're not 100%. You're just enjoying the game. Oh, it's good that you're enjoying it that much, though. How are you liking New Game Plus?
All right.
How's the harder difficulty feel?
Back to Eastpool.
Do you love the music though? Very, very, very good music. Oh my goodness. It's Wade.
Lord Rosfield. The Curl, is it?
Lord Rosfield.
Thank the Founder for that.
Yo, Captain, welcome in.
And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
It's over? No, it's never over. If we learn nothing from Resident Evil, it's never over. Sorry, Wade. To burst your bubble, it's never over.
We did it. We saved Eastpool.
Feels bad. Sorry, mate.
Thank
but
you,
yay!
my friends. Thank you.
Yay! Happy for you guys.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own.
This is such an intense, like... This is just side quest, not even main quest.
But now we do.
Totally optional.
We really do.
I love you so
Forgive
much.
us, Sir Wade.
DJ Lennon
You
with the
and your people
resub
saved
for
us.
7 months.
And still we
tier
doubted
1.
you.
Appreciate you, Lennon.
But there's
How
no
you
doubt
doing?
in my mind anymore.
So good
We're
to have
free
you back,
men now.
buddy. Thank you.
So we have to start acting like
Appreciate
it.
you. All the love and chat. All the
We
love
have
and
to
chat.
fight to protect what's
Are you playing
ours.
this game at the moment,
To
Lennon?
protect Eastpool.
Or are you just enjoying the playthroughs?
And we shall. We all shall.
What's
Together.
new with you, Lennon?
This is
What's
our
new
home.
with you?
And if anyone or anything tries to take it away, they'll have us to answer to.
I love us to answer
Come
to.
on then. Let's get to work.
Yeah.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
They're not slaves anymore.
Yeah. They're
They're
Rosarians.
Rosarians.
Oh, wait.
Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
Clive.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too.
So sweet.
And I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Go, Martha.
Of course. And I'd be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
Oh, hanging in there, just
And
enjoying your lunch
Clive,
break.
Come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
Thank you. Oh, you're thinking about buying the game soon after seeing you and Soup tear through the game? Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying both of our playthroughs.
Lord Rossfield.
There's definitely a
Do you remember our
replayability
very
for
first
sure,
mission
especially if
together?
you're wanting the harder
Clearing
difficulty.
the goblins from the
There's like
Stillbent
hours of
Marshes.
gameplay. Hours and hours.
How could I forget?
It's a pretty long game, especially if you do all the side quests and stuff.
There's
There's
one
so
side
much
that I shall
content.
never forget. You, facing off against that giant marble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up.
These are probably my
When the
favorite
odds seemed so
characters
stacked in
outside
the
of
enemy's favor.
the 7
I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield.
To be a shield.
Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like the voice acting a lot.
I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
They've got a great cast of VAs for
I'll
this
do my
one.
best.
Cool. All right, back to Martha. We're kind of in like side quest land, so if you're worried about spoilers, this is kind of like you're in good hands. You're in good hands right now. It's not like a spoiler territory at this current time. Martha. Drink water? Okay. Ooh, I'm running low, actually.
Returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it.
Thanks, Martha.
Take it before I change my mind.
Aww.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet
Yeah,
again.
he's just delivering a
And home
package
to
of like
free
some
bearers.
seeds
Who'd have
and
thought we'd see the
ends up
day,
in a
eh?
war zone.
Well, it was your idea.
Clive just can't catch a
know
break.
that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in
that's all
charge
good.
of themselves,
That's all good.
thinking for themselves.
I appreciate you
working
sticking
for
around for a
themselves.
playthrough there, Lennon.
Not your hideaway, but not even hidden
Means a lot.
away.
I know a lot of
Though I
people are
suppose
dodging
the rest ain't
spoilers
much
at the
different
moment.
nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Did we get the last 2 achievements? No, we're halfway
Well,
through.
If you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met
Right.
Sid. In fact, that's
Almost
how
halfway
I
through
met him.
advanced mode,
Or
which
at
is
least
gonna
how
take
he
some
came
time,
to
that's
meet
all.
me.
Yeah, we're in advanced
He
mode.
showed up at the stables one day,
Up to
asking
guardhouse.
questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful, anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work.
Freaking
Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were.
Martha, she's so sweet.
Well,
Classic
we both wanted
Sid.
the same thing, to make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a touch.
Just a little.
Clive. Oh, Clive.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
True.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you, Martha. Quest complete. Rekindling the Flame number 2. It's giving us a bunch of XP too. Oh, we got the signboard. The Emblem of the Rest. Personal fiefdom of the Golden Stables. A landlady to those with no love for the Empire. The settlement stands as an island of safety in the sea of anything but. Aww. Cute. Alright, so nothing left here. Okay, moving on. Okay, so I go to the inn. Yep. There's so many. So many.
Everything's back the way it was. I don't know how.
Fresh silks from the can.
Mustard and man.
Fresh silks. Never forget.
The past few moons.
When the
Fresh
fine fella took my
silks.
livelihood with it.
Oh, there he is. There it is. Found it. Ooh la la. Oh, it's you. Luba, my favorite.
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Okay.
Since we brought everyone together,
Yes.
all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child.
The
and the vote
mayor.
hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead
He just
them,
is very
I
cryptic,
shall.
speaks in riddles.
And my
but-
first act will be to build
His
a
intentions
school
are
so
good.
that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
Oh,
indeed.
okay. Because he's got another voice in the
I'm afraid
franchise,
the
and now you can't
example Conrad and
disassociate.
Natalie set in putting
That's
aside
fair.
their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws. And they grow more organized by the day.
League of
We'll
Outlaws.
fight them all off just like last time. No matter how many of them there are, won't we, Lubor?
Of course we
Won't
will.
we?
If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
How could I refuse?
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you,
Victor
my
will
lord.
fill you in on the... I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts.
I'll go and speak with him.
Cool. All right. There's so many quests at the moment. It's kind of wild. Lord Underhill. Yeah, dude really had it's like the strongest alias ever.
League
Hey.
of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
And his acting skills, terrible. Absolutely terrible. He tried to speak like
Still
a
in
noble
Dalamil,
and just
Victor?
fell flat. I think she saw through the ruse.
Sid.
I would have though.
I
As
thought you'd
well.
have returned to
Wasn't
Costas
very
by now.
convincing.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits, and he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time.
Perfect.
I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Dang, there's so many quests here. Jesus. So many here. Alrighty.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
August.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought.
Oh, damn.
Swarms of them out there.
Oh,
Told
no.
old Snotty to be ready to seal the
clear
north
them.
gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back.
Zoltan. Hi,
Sid.
bud.
I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Yep.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn. Oh. I like
Blackthorn.
Wyvern. I like it too.
Oh, what are you doing here?
But that
One of
sounds
the
too
scouts
much
couldn't
like a
keep his
shield
voice down.
though.
Unlike my
That's the
best mate
thing.
who didn't think I deserved to know.
As he's supposed to be a lord inquiring.
How's it been? Not enough for us two to turn
He should have
into
been
a
Lord
pair of unconscious, I
Overhill,
see.
silly goose.
Then your idea of an apology. Prick.
Or Lord
Don't
on the
listen to
hill.
him.
Would
You
have
only
been
did
better.
what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you're wasting half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah. So have I.
They got beef, man.
Sorry, Clive. Shouldn't have
Yes.
stuck my nose in. Short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
Oof. Okay, August. I'm ready, August. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Just say the word.
I'm ready. The word. The word.
Ready for the off then?
Yep. Can't waste any more time.
We can't afford to wait.
Right, you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Uh-oh.
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
I don't know.
And watch right over us if we
Sure,
stay out in
Hatch,
the
you
open.
can't tell you.
We're pulling back behind the gates.
He's
Good
a big
idea.
softy though, Black.
Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gate. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate, but it won't come to that. I promise.
Dang.
You'd better be right.
It's
Take
me.
good care of Dravosh
I'm
till I
Clive.
get back.
Hello.
Leave it to me. And
Hello, I'm
those
Sid.
things what for,
Hello?
yeah?
Question mark? They really think it's gonna come to that. That's cute. That's cute. Build different? Question mark? I'll handle it alone. Just everyone else stay outside. Okay, that's a big.
Alright. Which one
Okay.
use first?
Oh no, I am handling it alone. That's true. Yeah, it's horrible, and I.
Finished.
Okay, Diamond Dust. Yeah, and Torgal. Yeah, part of the crew. Can't forget. Sick him, Torgal. Sick him, Torgal. Got him. New enemies approach. Cool.
Stay down.
Ooh, the scorpion doesn't stand a chance. Okay. Ooh, buddy. Antonio, welcome in. You're saving me games today? Ooh, fancy. New enemies approach. It's a chicken! Hello, chicken! What games did you get, Antonio? The Griffin.
Let's try. No good. That's better.
Boom, got him! Diamond Dust! I got Medieval 1 and 2, Final Fantasy 8, and Cloud 2. Dang, got a bit of a hold there, Antonio. That's gonna keep you busy through July, maybe a bit of August. haven't heard of all of those games before, but they sound wonderful. And Final Fantasy VIII, can't recommend that enough. Oh god, Chimera? Yeah.
You're getting past me.
Who'd have thought?
Let's roll ready.
Ooh, buddy. Get the Chimera, get in. Ooh, buddy.
Nice try.
Nice, dude. Diamond dust. Cool, right, staggered. Chimera, please! Dang, dude. That's the fire there, be careful of. Okay, that. Oh, dude. Dang, okay. Alrighty, damage dust. Cool. Stick him, Torgal. Poor buddy. Get him, son. Ooh, buddy. Nice. The Chimeras are cool in this. Dang. This kind of reminds me of like FF10 a lot. Like a lot of like the enemies we fought in 10 are in this. And it, like, say with like Crisis Core, or, like the Griffin.
No, the question is.
It's cool. It's cool. Just seeing like other.
Did I miss any?
Enemies from other games in here. It's been great.
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
Oh,
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later.
That's
Let's
sweet.
get you back inside.
Yay! Huzzah! Now what happens with our lovable blacksmith? Have I done any of the hunts? I'm saving that for NG Plus, most of them.
You're even more fearsome than your reputation.
Because I thought that'd be like more of a challenge to do that NG
Enough
Plus.
to give
but
those Akashic monsters nightmares.
I've done a few of the hunts. I've done a
almost
few
felt
of them.
sorry for the
Probably
wretched
like
things.
5 or so, because they
But
kind of
mostly,
pop up in the side quests as well, so I kind of fight them as we go along.
Dravojst won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood.
So we've done some of them.
Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
Aw, sweet.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravojst needed you.
Oh.
So, thanks.
You just
Shouldn't
thanks.
have stayed away so long. And
Did
I
you say
shouldn't
that?
have left
That-
without talking it over with you
Thanks.
first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened.
Zoltan really didn't want to
was-
say thank you.
Envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true.
Dang.
You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravojst isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravojst what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer.
Aw,
Kinder than I deserve.
that's sweet.
And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Aww.
Just be sure to tell
Truce?
Snotty to let me in the next
Oh,
time
yeah,
I
yeah.
come calling, yeah?
Hello.
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway.
Hello. Welcome here.
Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw. Back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
Oh, they're alright. They're alright. This we're
I'd
miscommunicating
say
all
that
this
went
time.
pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
Sid, a letter? A seal. The anvil from Zoltan.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin would be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravojst in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the
Oh,
equal of
dang.
any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome.
Oh, can we get this
As long as he
sorted?
can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Legendary blade. Hello. Ooh. Okay, let's keep going up. Dang. We got a legend to forge. Ayaya. Damn, you've got so much to do right now. It's insane. This world looks so different as well.
Let's go.
Yeah. Should probably get some healers pretty soon, but we'll be fine once we go back to the hideaway.
Someone's brave. That must be the camp Victor mentioned.
The camp.
Come on then, Toggle.
That's him. The one who killed Locke and Fingers. Take his head off! Get him! Farewell!
Thanks for rebirth. Heal us up. Dude. Our attacks are so freaking good right now. We are ready. I'm liking this setup a lot.
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you?
But Victor's here. What are you doing, mate?
Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
Keep protesting the current.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalamar.
Oh, that's why she's upset.
Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are
She's
saying.
just going through it right
If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him.
One more week.
No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One
Fred, I
who's
can't
made a
come soon
leader
enough,
of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right. And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, It was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something. And quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmek born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted
Lord
and impartial
Underhill.
mediator of note.
I'll do what I can.
Lord Underhill's return.
Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but
Where's Jill, man?
we'll try.
We need
That
Lady
is
Jane.
all I can ask of you.
This guy... It's not the same.
Why are you taking the bearers? Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
He knew all along that he was...
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
Oof. Thanks for the posture check. I know that part yesterday was saucy. It was so spicy.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently.
All right.
This is like annoys me. It's hard to watch, but
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
For a share in Lubor's ill-gotten gil, perhaps?
like listen to what the people are saying.
Can you believe we were going to make him mayor? He would have been the ruin of us all.
The bastard's been lying to us for as long as we've known him.
So, Lubor is a bearer, is he? He did well to keep it hidden so long.
Dang.
Unlike some of my fellow Dalimilians, the deception doesn't trouble me. Does the world know the full truth about them, I wonder?
Oh, my favorite subject. I liked like English and ancient history were my favorites. I liked like
assume the
analyzing
situation is
texts and
hopeless?
stories, finding the meaning in them.
There's still hope. But
There was one curriculum I remember where we analyzed Sherlock, and I got to do an essay on Sherlock.
But
that was so badass.
perhaps not
So
in
good.
this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time.
And ancient
They'll come
history I've
around.
always loved.
We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
Like the gods and goddesses, ancient Egypt,
No,
ancient Rome. Like it's
you
just
won't.
was always so fascinating to
And
me.
your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But
Ancient Greece.
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them.
He's gonna make himself the villain.
I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could
Those
it possibly be
was
for the
Pierre.
best? These children need you.
RP was fun.
The
there.
least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And
That's
so just
cool,
like
man.
that,
That's cool.
you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves?
I was like good
I
at
thought
some
you were better
sports
than
and like
this.
terrible at others.
But it
So
seems
PE
you
was
had
kind of like a
me
mixed
fooled as
experience
well.
for me.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind.
Lubor.
Thank you.
It's so like I kind of suspected that, to be honest, because a lot of the characters that were bearers kind of just went like under the radar. Like if they got so like for example Lord Theo, like there were some people throughout the story who were able to like kind of avoid the brand with help. Just makes me sad
Why
that
didn't
like
he tell us?
literally someone who's like built the town to what it is now, they find out this one thing about him and then suddenly it's like every good thing he's ever done is like gone. It just sucks, dude. Lubor literally like helped the town so much, and just because he has like an ability, they treat him so terribly. Makes me sad, mate.
Ready, go?
But his perspective is
Run
very
with the
good
wind.
though. For what the situation is, he goes, well, I can at least unite them against me. Which is a good point. Okay, can't go that way. This area is gorgeous. Let's go, little chicken, go. Let's go. Okay, so that's the echo there. The second one.
2 down.
2 down. I do have enough room for this one. Let's put this quest in here. The table. Dang, it's... They really deal with some tough issues in this game. What is it?
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance
Thanks
you
for
are
the
familiar
Appreciate
with
it.
Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
Huh. Okay.
All right.
Could find out about Ultima.
I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Okay.
Thank you. I
Thank
will.
you. Back from eating, it's almost 2:30 and eating fried chicken with rice. I mean, delicious. Delicious. And very jelly.
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another
Yes,
lost
I am a
ring.
fan of Resident Evil. We were playing
Just
RE1.
as
We're almost
friendly.
finished our achievement hunt. Actually, we're about 98%. We got a couple of achievements left. Okay, so can't access that there. Okay, that's it for this map, though. Never mind. Never mind. There's always more. There's always more. Yeah, I was like, yay, am I finning? No, I'm not. Never mind. Alright, I might go to the hideaway and finish some of these. Alright, oh, if I go here and do the echoes in Northreach, maybe. I'm at the edge of glory. Old Resident Evil games doors. Yeah, the PS1 ones are rough because no door skips, but the PC versions are very user-friendly. I just like achievement hunting.
Good
Get to
God.
learn more about the game. Huzzah! Yours is Code Veronica? Mine's a Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I like the original 3 a lot in Code Veronica. Well, sorry, RE4, but more for Steam. RE4 rather than, yeah, rather than the PlayStation version. Although, I can always achievement hunt the PlayStation version if you want me to. R3 Nemesis. Your first message kind of confused me. I was puzzled. You see. So you're saying you think Devil May Cry 5 is the GOAT? And it's Ultimate Chad? Aya! Hey! Hey! Aya, down. Hey! Down. Little Aya, please! No. Hold up. The hoodies are under fire! The hoodies are under fire! I repeat, the hoodies and the shoes are under fire! puppy was trying to take out our hoodies, man. She was trying to pull all of our hoodies down and to attack them. Jesus. Aya, down. Behave yourself. Hey. Hey, puppy. No. No.
All right.
Yeah, she wants the hoodies. She's trying to get to Wolf, basically. He's like, I'm just trying to go to the bathroom. And Aya says, no.
Don't get surrounded.
Cool putty. Alright, I'm gonna have to bail after this one. Because Aya's getting really rowdy right now. Yep, little Papa is protesting. Hey, no shoes! Hey! Puppy! Hey! Hey! No shoes! No shoes for you! No shoes! Shoes are not a snack! Yeah, everything's under fire. The puppies, the gate that we have. Is she big or small?
That's
She's
all
a
of them.
pomsky. She's like medium.
No one can uncross his toes now.
Like medium. Oh my goodness. To the hideaway and we'll finish up. Yeah, she's about like knee height to like medium-sized pupper. She's not a rat. Don't call my puppy a rat. Aya's not a rat. She's floofy.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts.
Oh, okay.
The man himself.
Okay. You don't like small
We were
puppers. That's
just
okay.
about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is then.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Hey, Robert. Welcome in. New sword. Oh, that's pretty.
Sword to end all swords.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsmen alive then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
Oh, dang.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
Newer
That's the
sword?
one I'd like to see.
A
You
list.
leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies
Even
raising a cup to friendship reforged?
I mean, that's a pretty
Good
sword, though.
idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Level 40. Let's go. Ragnarok. Oh. Dang. Gotterdamerung. Gotterdam. Sword. That's the one. Let's go. Equip. Ragnarok. Sun. Oh, the queen is Aya. Yeah, Aya's the empress. She's also the queen.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Who's the king? That would be Wolfie. The pupper is so sleepy, but she's just pushing through it. I don't know why. She kind of reminds me of someone that I know. Me. When I push through sleep and you're like, Kimmy, you're so sleepy, what are you doing? And I won't go to sleep.
With Kara in the hands of Akashic, we'll need to find another port. Preferably one as well hidden as the ironworks.
Oh my gosh. No, you know when like, can you let me finish? I'm both at the same time, my love. When it's like 2 a.m. and you're like, babe, get some sleep. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I can do this one thing really quickly. And then it's like 3 a.m. and you're like, babe, why don't you just sleep? And I'm like, no, I'm on a roll. I can just finish this. Back in the days, it was like really late. That's what I mean. It's like getting to bed. Once I'm asleep, that's a different can of worms. Getting up's a whole different thing.
Sid! Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So,
please.
Is it good news or bad?
Good, thankfully. Here.
That's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million!
He's so cute!
I'll fit him to the smelter right away!
Yeah, I had it. I don't think it was good though. I don't feel so good. Yeah, I'm not feeling so well, so I think there's something up with that patty, babe.
I present to you.
It's always a good time with you and Wolf. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
welcome in, Robert. Welcome in.
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
Unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
Aww.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy. If you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it. I promise.
This guy. I kind of love him. This character is just so sweet. Aww. He's just got pure, good intentions, you know?
What do you reckon?
No, Archie, no.
Actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Oh my god.
Don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too.
Aww.
One day, the whole
Yeah,
world's
Sky's
gonna know
something
about
else.
the adventures you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
Even weirder science. Got an expanded satchel though. That's cool. Inventory has been maxed. Let's go. Alrighty. Let's do a little save. GG's. So we'll do a save here. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Really appreciate it. It's been a great one. I'll catch you tomorrow on the next one. Have an amazing day, everybody.